What is up, fight fans? In today's video, Ilia Topuria is under fire. Arman Tsarukyan responded, accusing Topuria of avoiding him. The MMA world is backing Tsarukyan as the rightful next title contender.
It should be Arman versus Ilia, and I don't think there's any question about that.
Also, in today's video, Khabib just landed in the United States, and he hit the mats right away. While everyone else looked tired, he was just warming up. Classic Khabib. Plus, Francis Ngannou just dropped some new training footage. So let's not waste any time, go ahead and get started. Arman Tsarukyan expressed his frustration with the situation in the UFC lightweight division, which still remains unclear. What really made him mad was a recent interview where Ilia Topuria flat out refused the idea of defending his title against him. That seemed to be the last straw. Arman released a statement accusing Topuria of avoiding a fight with him. On his Instagram, he wrote, "Who wants to let Ilia know he's not McGregor and that he's making all the champs look bad? Champs fight the #1 contender. But this is the same guy who thinks he's the BMF? LOL. How do you say p*** in Spanish?" And yes, you can understand, the lightweight division is a total mess. There are contenders, there's Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, and Tsarukyan himself, but the UFC keeps staying quiet. No one knows who Topuria will face in his first title defense. Gaethje even said that he will retire if he doesn't get a title shot. Now, Dana White wasn't too thrilled with that kind of ultimatum. Arman responded by saying, "Gaethje, let him get through me first. He hasn't won convincingly in a long time.
He doesn't deserve title fight, that's 100%, because he lost just Holloway, beat on short notice, he beat Plessis. Plessis knew about the fight 5 days, and came and he won him barely decision, and now he's talking about title fight. It's not fair, and that's why I think he gotta beat me to deserve for the title."
And honestly, he does have a point. Daniel Cormier spoke out in support of Arman Tsarukyan as the rightful contender for the next lightweight title fight. According to DC, Arman shouldn't be judged based on one incident with weight issues. Cormier reminded everyone that Tsarukyan made weight and was ready to step in as a replacement for the last title fight. He believes the fight between Arman and Ilia Topuria should be the next one for the belt, and he sees nothing controversial about that.
I'm not saying Arman Tsarukyan's this guy that constantly f***s up and that doesn't get to the scale or get to the fight. It happened one time. He should not be judged solely on that one time, especially after making weight and getting ready to fight as a backup fighter in the last fight. I'm just trying to give a little grace to the other side in regards to why that may be happening. At the end of the day, I agree with y'all. It should be Arman versus Ilia, and I don't think there's any question about that. But I think the problem with it is that lasting memory of him and Paddy Pimblett inside the octagon after the belt. It's going to be hard to erase, man.
But Dan Hooker thinks that the UFC might set up Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. In a recent interview, Hooker suggested that the promotion might actually be lining up a surprising and rather controversial matchup: Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. "It is an absolutely pissed take," Hooker said. "Paddy fights Chandler and then gets a title shot?" He added that if he were in Topuria's position, the fight makes perfect sense. You're getting the most money and the weakest opponent. It's a win-win. Now, while the fighters are battling it out in interviews, Dricus du Plessis, who is preparing for a war with Chimaev, decided to throw a compliment Topuria's way. "We met on our debuts. He was literally in my locker room. I'm very happy for him. In my opinion, he's one of the best, if not the best, in the UFC right now." As for du Plessis himself, he is in great shape ahead of his upcoming fight with Chimaev. A photo of him recently surfaced online and he does look really ready. But as we have seen, looks don't always decide how a fight plays out. Just remember, Dustin Poirier looked perfect before fighting Holloway, but that didn't help him win. Khamzat, by the way, was recently spotted training with Aaron Pico in California, both going through some intense sessions as they prepare for the biggest fights of their careers.
Come on. 10 seconds left. Come on, let's go.
But many of Borza's fans are worried. This one is a 5-round war. That means that things won't come easy if he can't quickly overwhelm his opponent. And let's not forget, Dracus has already proven that he is full of surprises. He will be the ultimate test that will truly reveal what Chimaev is made of. Now, if Khamzat passes this challenge, all the questions about his so-called gas tank can finally be put to rest. Criticizing him will no longer make any sense. But a potential loss? That would open up a whole new wave of doubt and discussion, no question about it. That is why he simply cannot afford to lose.
I actually want to tell you something really fun. I don't care, I'm gonna air it out. Oh God, like I connected Prismel with one of someone from Khamzat's team, and the guy said $700,000 to stream with Cosma. I never laughed so hard in my life.
What the?
Yeah, it was insane.
700K?
Yeah.
That's just bad because I don't
Yo,
even know
that nigga
who the
loses.
fuck that
Yo, nigga, was he gonna teach the chat how to submit a nigga step by step? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that, nigga? Hell no.
Islam did it for free. That is true, bro. On God. W Islam. I'm now talking to Ali direct. I'm probably gonna go to Dagestan soon.
Khabib Nurmagomedov just landed in the US and went straight to work. And despite all that jet lag, he ran a full grappling class like he was getting ready for a title defense. Fans online even joked about it. While everyone else looks drained by the end of the session, Khabib still had that just getting started energy. Classic Eagle.
The one thing about Khabib that you can't replicate is how tough he was. He was a mean dude. Bro, he trained harder than anybody. I would watch him after practice. We'd do this crazy airline circuit, and he's just sitting there. Neck exercise, left, right, he's got to wait. Right. I'm like, yo, we just did 45 minutes of cardio. We're dead. And he's like, you want to cry? Leave, go home.
Someone tired, you can go home.
I want to do one of his practices. Because in my head, I'm like, it can't be that hard.
Oh, pause.
It's no way.
It is.
Is his practice made for you to finish?
No, it's for you to finish. But no, it's not, he's not trying to break you. It's just literally what he does. He's just different.
You're biased, though.
That's not the case. I'm telling you. They may have people more talented than Khabib, but I've never seen anybody like him.
Ha! Come on, baby! Kick this f***ing guy's ass. Let's go, DC! Ha! Ha! Come on, baby!
Meanwhile, rising star Islam Dulatov got the chance to meet the legend himself. Dulatov shared a photo with Khabib, calling it a huge honor, a moment that clearly meant a lot to him. The respect from young fighters toward Khabib remains unmatched, and moments like this show just how influential he still is in the MMA world, even in retirement. Max Holloway receives a special gift from the Korean Zombie. The Korean Zombie had brought some flip-flops all the way from Korea, intending to give them to Holloway as a gesture of goodwill.
Oh, do you see that?
Oh, yeah. Made by Doctor.
That is sick. He needed too.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No.
It's not every day that two former opponents share this kind of respect. But Max and the Zombie built a mutual admiration that went far beyond their battle inside the cage. And moments like this are why fans love the sport. Between the blood and the knockouts is a world of deep respect between those who put everything on the line. The flip-flops may be simple, but the meaning behind them is anything but. Francis Ngannou just dropped some new training footage, and he is looking absolutely locked in. The former UFC heavyweight champ is seen working some heavy hooks, and let's just say whoever's next better be ready. The Predator isn't just staying in shape, he is evolving. After months of speculation about his next move, this clip is a clear message. He is coming back.
Ben Askren recently shared his mindset after going through one of the toughest battles of his life, a double lung transplant. He spent 2 months in the hospital, but now he's looking much better and starting to get back on his feet.
What's up, guys? You seem to be enjoying my videos, and I'm stuck in this damn bed. So I was gonna make another video. Came up when I was listening to something last night, and it's a concept I fully agree with, and I think it's important that you guys make this recognition to do. It applies to my situation. You know, it applies to a lot of situations. And it's grateful for the opportunity. Okay. And so like my wife keeps asking me, man, are you sad because you have all these restrictions on your life? Are you depressed about it? And it's like, well, my other option was I die. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to live and be here still, right? And in wrestling, I talked to my wrestlers about this also, is that, a lot of them get scared around big competition and the negative things are going to happen. But it's like, well, you guys earned this. You should be grateful for the opportunity. And, another way to look at this is obstacle versus opportunity, or obligation versus opportunity. And so it's like, oh man, I got to go to practice today. Or, yes, I get to go to practice today and get better. This is my opportunity. And I think that's just a really important way to frame things and contextualize things, because when you are grateful for the opportunity, you're going to look forward to stuff. You're going to be pumped up to do it. And when you treat things as an obligation, right, then it's the opposite. It's like, oh man, I got to do this or I got to do that. So don't forget, I'm always grateful for the opportunity, right? Whether it's the second life that I get to live now, whether it's competing, whether it's, helping certain kids, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Hopefully you guys can be too. Peace.
And that is all for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance.